Greetings and welcome to another episode of Shop Talk down here at Page 3's Game Zone. I'm Nathan Varney.
And I'm Aaron Sawyers.
And today we're going to be taking a look at Red Skull #1, part of the Marvel Secret Wars crossover. This book releases on Wednesday, July the 1st, 2015. Joshua Williamson is the writer for this book, and primary art, Luca Pizzari, and I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. I always hope I pronounce names correctly, but particularly ones that I'm not confident of when I'm saying them. So
it's either Pizzari or Pizza Ari.
All right. Well, nonetheless,
Pizzeria.
Luca.
Pizzeria. There we go. Luca Pizzeria.
So here in this book, you start out, and as it turns out, Crossbones, which they don't reveal until a little ways into the book, Crossbones has basically been sent by Doom, allegedly anyway, to collect a bunch of losers. Was it good for nothings? I think is how he put it.
Good for nothing, wanted criminals.
Yes.
That have done something to upset Doom, and he has given them a second chance.
To take them over the shield, into the Deadlands, to try to find proof of Red Skull's death. Because he allegedly was killed by Doom at some point before for leading a revolt against him, basically.
Yeah, apparently he didn't like the way that Doom was running the town.
Of course not.
Of course, it's Red Skull. It started a revolution, and Doom sentenced him over the wall, and they say that he died, but all of a sudden, word's coming out and saying that he's still alive.
Well, there's legends. Like this this has become a legend in Battle World that Red Skull is alive.
Yeah.
So.
And that he had escaped over the wall, and now I think the way they put it, Doom said he's become more troublesome now with his legend than he has ever when he was alive.
Yes.
So they are going through the wall to find proof that Red Skull is dead.
Yeah. So I guess Doctor Strange apparently tasked Crossbones with this. So when he does, there's Crossbones basically is speaking to this group of vagabonds, so to speak, to say, basically telling them where they're going, And in the group we've got Magneto,
Electro, Lady Death.
Lady Deathstrike.
I'm sorry.
Not Lady Death.
Not Lady Death. Lady Deathstrike. I already said Electro.
Bucky Barnes.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Yes. Moonstone.
And
that may be it. I think there might be one other person. Yeah, I'll thumb over there and see.
Pay no attention.
Well,
no.
Yeah, that's it. Six of them.
That's six.
So as he's recounting this story, he even drops this. That he says that, Doctor Strange can be a bit of a political monster, and I think what actually got said by Doom was, "Bring me Red Skull's head." So, because as Doctor Strange puts it, he just wants proof of his death.
Yeah.
So they go. He tells them, look, he's got these inhibitor collars on them, and tells them, look, you can go in here. You find proof of Red Skull's death. Bring it to me, and you'll have your freedom.
Everybody's got the collars except Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, who volunteered for the service. And when he's asked, he's holding the big Captain America shield. And he says, me and Red Skull have business.
Yeah. Well, when they go through the introductions, to skip back a little bit, when they go through the introductions, this is Electro, here's why he's here. Magneto, here's what he did, to displease Doom. When they get to the Winter Soldier, it says, the Winter Soldier, a.k.a. Bucky Barnes. That's it.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything to displease Doom. He wants to find Red Skull and make sure he's dead.
Now, we don't know.
Or just find him.
Yeah. Now, we don't know if
I'm speculating on that.
We don't know if this is the same Bucky Barnes, but also in Planet Hulk, the first issue, Captain America is looking for Bucky Barnes.
Yep.
So, now if this is the same one, because Doom says he went out on a mission. He says the same mission, but this could be the same one, and be where he's gone.
Which would be pretty neat.
Yeah. Which it may not be the same one. He is holding a big Captain America shield.
Correct.
So it could be that the Red Skull had killed Captain America, maybe, and he's out for revenge.
So we'll see. But, so very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Also, this is Magnus Eisenhart Magneto, and not Eric Lenscher.
Yeah, it is.
So
I didn't notice.
Yeah. Anyway, so they go into the through this portal that Crossbones has
supposedly made himself after escaping,
and they're swarmed.
Yeah.
Of course, basically right off the bat by zombies.
Yeah. And
Electro, thankfully. And I say that because this Electro, anyway, is
a punk.
And he gets eaten right off the bat by zombie Electro.
Yeah. Love it. The old Electro with the star mask.
Yes.
Love it.
Oh.
And I like that when they're biting him, they're like, it's like licking a battery.
It's like licking a battery. It is. I can imagine. If I were zombie. If I were zombie me.
If I were zombie
eating real me. Anyway.
You would taste like a battery?
Yes, I taste like a battery. Well, after what appears to be most of them are slain.
Yeah.
Magneto, other than Magneto, there may be some other ones. I'd imagine that Bucky is still alive, but it looked like several, at least probably Moonstone, Deathstrike, and Jack-O-Lantern are probably also dead.
Yeah, they have Jack-O-Lantern's head and just kind of eating it out like a bowl.
Yeah, talking about it's like Grandma's pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
So, and they're rescued, at the last moment by the Red Skull.
The Arabian Red Skull.
And he says, that basically that there's more power in the world believing you're dead than when you're alive.
Yeah.
So he says, come with me if you want to die. So, yeah.
Which, it's a very interesting looking Red Skull. I don't know how I feel about it.
Well, I mean, it looks like he's just kind of cobbled together what he could find to survive. So I think that makes sense.
I get the look.
Permanently, no, that would be a bad look for Red Skull. But, I mean, for what's going on here, this, to think that he's just grabbed this one from this person and taken this one off this corpse, it's believable and is okay for where we're at here. Yeah. So, woo boy. I hope, now this is a 3-issue miniseries as part of this. I hope that Red Skull makes it over the shield and is part of, which what I've said is I thought Thanos would have something to say about what's going on here. I really hope Red Skull does too. I mean, he seems to have something to say here, but I hope that it actually spills into the greater part of Secret Wars. The main book, and is not just a side note.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is a fun read, nonetheless. But when I saw this is one of those that when I saw the solicit for it, it didn't strike me. I had no interest in making a subscription to it or even reading it, and this was a good book.
When will he ever learn?
I'm just saying, like I really went into this Secret Wars crossover with, I'm going to get the main book, I'm going to get a couple other, being that I'm the X-Men fanboy that I am, I was like, I'm going to get Years of Future Past, I'm going to get Extinction Agenda, I'll probably get Old Man Logan, but I pretty much just drew it at Years of Future Past and Extinction Agenda just because of the original stories that I was kind of, and X-Men 92.
Yeah.
So, but there was just a couple of books that I had planned sight unseen to purchase. But this is one that, after the read, I'm like, man, I'm really glad that we sat down to read this, because I really think this could have I think it could have some major significance in the greater Battle World scene, in the greater Secret Wars storyline. Certainly if you're just reading Secret Wars and you're like, I don't want to be bothered with all these side books, that's fine. And I think ultimately, no matter what happens in this 3-issue series, I don't think that it will detract from the story if you don't read this, but just read the 8-issue main series.
Yeah.
So even if Red Skull jumps over in there, I think it could still make perfect sense for Red Skull to come in and thwart Doom's plans, or attempt to play, a part in it. So this is just, here's how he's going to go about it. I think that's what I imagine is going to happen with this series. So
that would be cool, actually. I'd actually like to see that.
Solid art on this.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever read or even looked at anything by Pizzari here, but
yeah, I've never seen any art by.
But it's okay.
By Pizzeria here.
I would put it. I would put it a little above average, just barely. Now, and to be very clear, average, middle of the road art is. For me, I mean, looking at it as, if you would, a bell curve. Not to bring a little math into this, but most art, to me, for me, most art gets thrown in the average. That's, to me, it's why it's average.
Yeah.
So I would put this in the average to slightly above average. So it's not stunning. It's not spectacular. It's not amazing. It's not sensational. It's not web of. I think that's most of the spiders.
Yeah. It's not web of. Ouch.
It's just, I put it slightly average to slightly above average. I think it was very appropriate for, especially the look for Crossbones.
Oh yeah.
I felt worked very well. I actually liked the art on this on Magneto as well, and of course for the zombies to be in there. I felt that it was good, solid art. I agree with you. I didn't care for how Red Skull was drawn in that last panel, but
that's the only issue I have and it's not that it's badly drawn. I don't know. I just don't like the.
It just looked funny.
Yeah.
I agree, but we'll see. I mean, if it's as long as this is something that.
But you do get to see every now and then, like these skulls they have on the wall. I love the
people
designs.
have graffitied statues of Doom and so forth with painting red skulls on them.
I don't even know what I'm showing. Like you can see on that turn this far away. But yeah, there's the beautiful graffiti skulls. I love the design on them. They've done a fantastic job with those.
So, all right. Well, another fun read as part of Secret Wars in the Battle World. Any other final thoughts for this one, Aaron?
I'm excited to see how it goes. It's one of those that I've actually enjoyed this book, and I'm excited to see how it goes. So
indeed,
and I would love to see it tie in. I would love to see most of the Battle Worlds tie in to the main one, even close to the end.
And I think that they will. At least I hope they will.
I'm sure they will.
So, I like things that are just kind of some behind the scenes parts. But yeah, I hope that I hope that they do take the route of, okay, this is how all of this hits at the end. So, all right. Well, I think that'll wrap up another episode of Shop Talk down here for us. Let us know what you think about this book. If you've not read it, take a moment to read it and let us know what you think about it in the comments. Definitely look forward to seeing those and reading those. And I guess we'll see you next time.
Yeah, Rapscallions.